What's up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel, where today we're gonna play some Google Maps. I have some sad music playing in the background, bro. I gotta turn that off. I was listening to "Breathe Me" by Sia in the background. That's not what you want when you're playing some GeoGuessr. Second channel, what's up? What am I gonna talk about today? Big news that you guys might like or you might dislike. You're probably gonna dislike. Is my internet is still bad. Hey, we're back though. Yeah. Holy crap, my internet is so bad. Shout out to Bangkok. Water north like that. That does make sense. Big news. The title of this video is probably something. I actually don't know. I'm too good at GeoGuessr because I know exactly where this region is, because this is never gonna be North Victoria. Click where there was no coverage. Yeah. Guys, I'm doing the thing again where I start a video where I don't really know what to talk about, and then I do the thing where I sit here for 20 minutes and say one thing. Thank God there's a domain there, because I was about to go to Sweden, not gonna lie. I'm putting a halt on the tournaments. Gasp, sad, I know. I'm going to Laos with Kodiak next week, which is like a lifelong goal of mine. By lifelong, I mean within the past 3 years or 2 years I've been playing GeoGuessr. I've kind of loved the country, and it's been like my goal to get to Laos ever since. And I've been playing this trip with Kodiak, and it's kind of been a thing where it's like, believe it or not, Laos does not have the best internet. And so what I was initially going to do is I was going to go back to Vientiane, the capital, every Saturday for the tournament. But I just don't think that that's what I need to do. If I fully think I want to enjoy Laos to its fullest while I'm there, and think it's probably a good natural reset or natural break for the tournaments every Saturday to just pause until I'm back from Laos. I'll probably take another 2-week break after I'm back from Laos just to take a full reset. I've been doing tournaments every single let me region guess some little Australia action real quick. So we're gonna have at North NSW, Never Vic. Okay, just outside Canberra there. So yeah, I just honestly it just makes sense, I think. So I'll probably take a 2-week break after I'm back from Laos too, just mentally reset. Because the tournaments, they take a lot out of you, especially when I'm in Asia, which I've been in for a couple almost a month now. When you have to wake up at 2 a.m. and you have to plan your whole week around and your days, and then you lose a whole day Sunday because you have to stay up all day, or you have to sleep early and then sleep all day. It's not the best. This is never Slovenia, by the way. This is just always Austria. So that's kind of the reason. So I think it makes sense, and I hope you guys, I know you guys will understand that it makes sense. So, yeah, so there'll be a break in tournament. So if you guys are in chat at 11 a.m. PST on Saturday, I'm sorry, I will be late, a couple weeks late, but we'll be back. We'll be back and grinding some tournaments out before you know it. So, it is what it is. But yeah, I just really wanted to Bornholm. I just really wanted to enjoy Laos and don't want to have to worry about the internet and things like that, and just kind of take this experience that I'm gonna have in Laos with Kodiak and just kind of maximize it I was watching a YouTube video the other day. This might be a little too deep, and this probably is getting a little off topic, but I think it's a very good thing that kind of weighed into my decision, was that I actually have a very big news too that I might talk about in a couple of days, actually. Big news for myself. I just realized I'm really quiet. Let me turn myself up a little bit. Big news for myself, but I don't think many other people, maybe you guys will care, but I'm doing a kind of another lifelong bucket list item in August that I will have to train for a lot, that I'm currently doing. So it's bulking season. But I just got off topic. But I was watching a video with the person. It was actually by a person I'm doing my adventure with, I'll say, in August, and they made a video and they were talking and they said, and the quote stuck with me very, very hard. There's very few quotes that stick with you, but the quote was somewhere along the lines. I'm gonna butcher it. I don't actually remember it word for word, bar for bar, but it was along the lines of just like, be where your feet are. And like that stuck with me. I'm like, wow. There's very few times where I'm like, I'm where I am with my feet, you know? And what I took from that is like, I'm in Chiang Mai, like enjoying my life, but like, oh, I'm checking Twitter, make sure I got like good retweets, you know? Or things like that, you know, or it's like, how did my TikTok do, you know? And there's very few times where there's the other outlier things that are just on your mind, right? Obviously, like that was like an extreme, and I didn't really care like all that time. But like, there's moments where I'm just like, there's other outliers things just like linger in my head, and then you don't get to enjoy the moment or make the most memorable moment you can while you're doing it. And I've had some regrets of that, things like that in the past. I'm just like, man, like I wasn't where my feet was, you know? Like I want to be where my feet are in Laos, because it's like such a special place that I cannot wait for. Is that an American? No. I'm just gonna guess. Not bad. And so that's kind of my goal, is to be where my feet are in Laos and just kind of take this break, take this reset, and just enjoy the weeks I have in Laos, because it's gonna be a pretty special experience, I think. I'm super excited for. And I'll take you guys along with me. Don't get me wrong, I'll still record and stuff, but it's just me trying to be more cognitive of my time, and things like this with the tournaments, they take a lot, you know, organizing, waking up at 2 a.m., planning your whole week around it, things like that. So that's my goal Saturday, that's my goal, and I think it's just a good natural break, I think. And there'll be other content I fill within the tournament, so there'll still be videos going up on my main channel and things like that. And we'll be back in like 5 or 6 weeks, you know, or who knows, you know. And is it even really that big of a deal? Maybe, because I've been doing this since like, you know, June. Or I've been doing this every single week since June 2022, but I've been doing tournaments probably like almost every single week since, you know, December 2021, and I think it's a good natural break for us. So, and it's just, as my goal is to be where my feet are. So you guys will probably understand. And I cannot wait to show you guys Laos. I am so excited. More excited than I could ever potentially even show you guys. But I just want to come on here and tell you guys that. I won't probably make a main channel video about it. I'll probably make a community post. But yeah, I think it's good, and I think it's probably best for the competitive scene as well, for us all to kind of just like take a step back and not sweat our ass off for a couple days and enjoy the game for what it is, you know. So it'll be all good and fun back. And the return map will be ADW. Do not worry, guys. I will get a win when I return, because I am so good at ADW, because I know exactly where I am in Mexico. I'll spend the next couple weeks practicing on ADW, and I'll see you guys then. Goodbye.